Hillary Clinton's downward surge is continuing on with no end in sight. So a Quinnipiac University poll conducted from August 20th to August 25th on 647 registered Democrats found that Hillary Clinton's standing amongst those voters fell from 55% in a Quinnipiac poll at the end of July all the way down to 45% here in late August. Things are not looking good for Hillary, man. But if you thought that was bad, just those poll numbers, wait till you see these next two statistics. So her favorability rating inside of a larger Quinnipiac poll was absolutely atrocious. So 51% of the over 1,500 people polled said they had an unfavorable opinion of Hillary Clinton. And only 39% of people polled said they had a favorable opinion of Hillary Clinton. Whew, that is sad, especially when you consider Donald Trump's favorability rating. So 54% of people polled had an unfavorable opinion of Donald Trump. Only 36% of people polled had a favorable opinion. So Hillary Clinton's favorability rating is only a few points off from Donald Trump, the xenophobic, racist, bombastic, failed businessman running for president. And you're only a few points off from him in terms of favorability. Whew, Hillary Clinton is in trouble, man. She is in trouble. But wait, there is more. There's more. Those polls were asked what the first words were that came to mind when they thought of a particular candidate. The results were laughable for Hillary Clinton. So the first word that came to mind when people thought of Hillary Clinton was liar, with 178 mentions. The next highest word was dishonest, with 123 mentions. The third highest word was untrustworthy, with 93 mentions. My friend, when the first words that come to mind when people think if you are liar, dishonest, and untrustworthy, you are in for a rough ride. Now, why are Hillary Clinton's poll numbers dropping and her favorability plummeting? Most people are attributing it to this email scandal and all the negative press coverage that's surrounding it. Now, I do think this whole Hillary Clinton email scandal is very, very fishy. So while Hillary was Secretary of State, she used a private email when she was supposed to use a government email. I really don't give a crap about that particular part of it. However, she got in trouble with the FBI because she emailed top secret information with that private email. And if it's on a private server, perhaps that server is much more penetrable than a government server, and that puts the top secret information at risk. Yeah, okay. It's classified, top secret stuff. Yeah, gotta follow the code, and the code is to use a government email. Okay, alright. Should she have used a private email? No, of course not. But should she be thrown in jail or thrown out of the race for it? Heck no. But what is very, very fishy is that right before she had to turn over these emails to the FBI, she was allowed to wipe the server of 30,000 emails that she herself deemed personal. And some reports say that she tried to wipe the entire server. Not the FBI, not some other government agency that probably won't have any bias in determining which emails should not be screened, but Hillary Clinton herself determined which emails should not be turned over. You don't think that she may have tried to delete some emails that would jeopardize her? Oh, we've seen some real dirt uncovered on these Clintons, man. Corruption inside their foundation, and then that was linked to her time as Secretary of State, and then during her political career, 4 out of the top 6 donors are too big to fail banks, and then when you talk to insiders inside of Wall Street, they tell you that all it takes is a phone call from Hillary Clinton to a friend inside Wall Street, and boom, she's raised a whole bunch of money? Ooh, I mean, she is a pretty corrupt politician, and as establishment as it gets in the Democratic Party. You don't think that she deleted some emails that would show just how corrupt and how rooted to the establishment she is? Oh, I would bet money on it. And as a kid, I don't have a whole bunch of money. I'd still bet money that she deleted some emails that would get her in a lot more trouble than this whole private versus government email server thing will. And after this clip, I'm going to show you guys of her being asked about this email server and her wiping it. Ooh, I might just bet money that she tried to wipe the entire thing.
Arguments. You're saying that the FBI believes that you tried to wipe the entire server. Did you try to wipe the entire, so that there be no email, no personal, no official, wipe the whole thing?
Well, my personal emails are my personal business, right? So we went through a painstaking process and turned over 55,000 pages of anything we thought could be work-related. Under the law, that decision is made by the official. I was the official. I made those decisions. And as I just said, over 1,200 of the emails have already been deemed not work-related. Now, all I can tell you is, in retrospect, if I'd used a government account, and I had said, you know, let's release everything. Let's let everybody in America see what I did for 4 years, we would have the same arguments. So that's all I could say.
You tried to wipe the whole server. You didn't answer the question.
I'm not, you know, I have no idea. That's why we turned it over.
You said you were in charge of it. You were the official in charge. Did you wipe the server?
What, like with a cloth or something?
I don't know.
Well,
You know
no.
how it works digitally. Did you try to wipe the whole server?
I don't know how it works digitally at all. I do not have
You
any.
didn't try. You did not try.
Ed, I know you want to make a point, and I can just repeat what I have said.
It's a simple
In order to be as cooperative as possible, we have turned over the server. They can do whatever they want to with the server to figure out what's there or what's not there. That's for the, you know, people investigating it to try to figure out. But we turned over everything that was work-related, every single thing. Personal stuff, we did not. I had no obligation to do so and did not. Thank you.
With a cloth or something? I don't know how it works. Come on now. That was very, very suspicious. All the stammering, all the facial expressions of fake surprise, and then she wants to get mad at the reporter for asking her about it. Now, Ed, I know you want to make a point. No, Ed's doing his job as a journalist, asking you tough questions so we, the public, can find out the truth. Great job there by that journalist. But did you guys catch that line? With a cloth or something? Oh, that was a dodge on epic levels. And then, check out this face. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, I could not help myself. But, really, you were allowed to comb through your emails and determine which ones would be turned over to the government, and you were 100% honest about it. 100% objective. Oh, yeah, sure. The same person who has deep roots to the establishment and is proven to be a corrupt politician. Sure. This email scandal, it is very, very suspicious. And to be skeptical about Hillary Clinton after hearing about the situation, it is completely normal. And a reaction that I share as well. That's why the first word that comes to people's minds now when they think of Hillary Clinton, it's liar. And guess what? Nobody likes a liar. That's why her favorability has dropped below 40% and her poll numbers have dropped 10 points in just a month. And with the primaries over 5 months from now, who knows what the heck's going to happen, man. You have Bernie surging in the polls at the same time Hillary plummets because her corruption is finally catching up with her. I love it. Feel the burn.